What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. I appreciate y'all watching. If you this your first time to my channel, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe and notification. When you hit that notification, every time I make a video, it'll notify you. So if you wouldn't do that, mind doing that and leaving a comment down below, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into it. Talk about Arkansas versus Georgia Saturday at noon. Which, here we go again, another noon game. I don't know what's up with all these noon games. I guess I kind of like them because you don't have to wait as long for your game to come on. But then, when they do come on later, then that's later you got to wait. But then, that also builds up the blood flow, the anticipation, the adrenaline gets going, which is exciting. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be a tough game for Georgia. Now, this game could wind up being a trap game. Now, Arkansas isn't no pushover this year, but I'm gonna tell you what, Sam Pittman and that coaching staff has completely turned that program around. They have a good offensive line. Their defense is playing outstanding this year. And they got one of the best receivers in Burke. Now, this is where Georgia's passing game, the defensive passing game, needs to be spot on and needs to 100% contain these receivers, especially Burke. Now, Arkansas' offense could give Georgia some trouble. Do I see this game being a blowout? No. This game's gonna be close. It's not gonna be no blowout. Like I said, this game right here could be a trap game for Georgia. Now, usually Georgia's trap games are usually like the lower tier schools, sometimes Vanderbilt, sometimes Kentucky. But this year, I think this game right here Saturday is a trap game. Georgia is going to have to be on their P's and Q's, offensively and defensively. That running game is going to have to step up for Georgia. They say we have the top 4 running backs, NFL caliber running backs, but I don't see it. I don't see none of our running backs being NFL talent. I mean, you you can't even get off blocks. You can't gain huge yards. Now part of that I blame on the offensive line, because they're not blocking to their ability, and they're not getting up to that second level to get on to the linebackers. And then I'm gonna tell you, Arkansas's defense, if Georgia's offensive line can't get to that second level and put a man on a linebacker or put a man on the DBs, Georgia's running game is going to have issues. Now, Georgia has the #1 defense in the country. Is Georgia going to be able to contain Arkansas? Uh-oh, here's the wife. Y'all want to... Here's the wife. Here she is. She's going inside. Anyway. But now is Georgia defense, like I was saying, going to be able to contain Arkansas's offense? I think Arkansas's offense is going to be a little bit of an issue for Georgia's defense. Now, I think we will hold them, but I just don't see... I don't see us containing them all game. Like I said, they have a dynamic receiver. Their running back, he's shifty, he's fast, I mean, he's explosive. Can Georgia's defensive front contain their running backs? We'll find out Saturday at 12 o'clock. Now Friday I'm gonna make another video and talk about the upcoming Saturday schedules and teams. Like I said, y'all feel free to leave comments down below. Hit that thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. It helps my channel out a lot. As Georgia's DB coach, I'm gonna tell you, this guy can coach. Our DBs and safeties have improved since last year, the year before that. I'm really impressed with this DB coach that Georgia's brought in this year. But we got to get Keely Ringo. He still has some mistakes here and there. We got to get him up to par for this game. And JT Daniels is going to have to be on his A game. But I tell you, Now, Darnell Washington has been out with a foot injury and had to have foot surgery, so he hadn't been able to play the first 4 games. He'll be back this game. Now that he's back, what is Georgia's offense gonna look like? Will they do a 3 tight end set with Brock Bowers, Darnell Washington, and Fitzpatrick? That is something I would love to see. A 3-man tight end set. I'm back. Now, if Georgia can use all 3 tight ends, or even just Darnell Washington and Brock Bowers, oh my God. Think what this offense can do. And you're not only talking about against Arkansas, you talking about the rest of the season. Whew. I'm going to tell you, our tight ends are going to be hard to control this year. Brock Bowers, that kid's something special. That kid has been a dynamite for Georgia this year. You talking almost every game we've played this year, he has scored. And for a tight end, that man can fly. And then you're putting Darnell Washington on the field with him. Look out. Georgia's tight ends are going to be, they're going to be unstoppable. You talking about putting them up against linebackers? I don't think linebackers is going to be able to stop our tight ends this year. Well, you already see they can't stop Brock Bowers. But they definitely ain't going to stop Brock Bowers, Darnell Washington on the same field. And you can go as far as saying Darnell Washington, Brock Bowers, and Fitzpatrick. Like I said, this game is going to be exciting Saturday. I think this is going to be one of the best games to watch. Game day's going to be there. So, this is a top game of the weekend. By far, to me. I can't wait. I'm ready. I do believe Arkansas will give us a challenge. Now, Friday, when I'm gonna make another video and talk about the schedules, and I'm gonna do a little prediction of the Georgia and Arkansas game and what I think the score will be. And I'll do it with other teams too as I talk about the schedules. So y'all come back Friday and tune in. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I sure appreciate it. Y'all have a great Tuesday night. God bless, and go dogs. Hoo, 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 hoo.